Good day, people. How are you doing? Today we're doing another pick a card reading. Today we're asking, what do I need to know? What do our spiritual teams, what kind of guidance do we need? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I hope you're all good. What do I want to say? If you're here from Instagram, hello, my people. Hello, I love you. If you're not from Instagram, please go and follow me on Instagram because I do daily readings there and it's just a vibe. But yeah, let's get stuck in. We've got cards number 1. I never know whether to say A, B, C. So, I don't know. Cards 1. Yeah, I'm just going to go basic, bitch. Cards 1, cards 2. And cards 3, and I just messed up my neatness. So let's get stuck in. I'm going to move this because I'm pretty sure it's going to get in the way. Let's see what cards number 1 have to say. What do I need to know? Do you know what song is in my head straight off? Let me move these out of the way because it's distracting me. Get out the way. The song that comes to mind is a Backstreet Boys song, and now I used to love Backstreet Boys growing up. Who didn't? I mean, a lot of people, but shh, okay. The song that's coming to my head is "Quit Playing Games." Whether someone's playing games with your heart, I don't know, right? But this Two of Pentacles energy, the playing, like some people see this as balance. Me, I see it as a fool, like that fool energy, like when you've got a king. Oh look, we've got a Queen of Wands here. You can get royalty sitting there and you have the fool that puts on a show for these people. Like, I'm just getting playing, not taking life seriously. And you know what usually happens when we play around too much? The Four of Swords. Because sometimes when you're too much in this Two of Pentacles energy, it's nice to have fun and it's nice to just keep things light and airy, but at some point in life you're really gonna have to knuckle down. If you really want to be on your shit and you really want to have the life that you really want, you're really gonna have to stop playing. I don't know if you can hear my seat squeaking, but you're really gonna have to stop playing around. You're going to have to start taking time. You're going to start slowing down. You've got to start paying attention to your needs, right? Sometimes what can happen is we get so caught up in the game or putting on a show or whatever it is, the distraction, right? The distraction. We can get so caught up in the distraction that when we do finally stop, you'll realize that there's a lot of stuff that you need to take care of. You need to take care of your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, your spiritual health. Maybe that's what you're running from, huh? Maybe the moment that you stop, you're going to have to deal with all of these things. Maybe that's why you don't want to stop. Maybe that's why you want to keep distracting yourself. Maybe that's why you want to keep playing. Maybe that's when, there's this whole love and light movement. Nobody wants to be the Four of Swords. Nobody wants to have to stop and chill and take note. But when you stop, when you have nothing but the Four of Swords energy, that's when you start realizing, because you've got nothing to look to, you've just got yourself. This kind of who are you trying to fool? I'm not saying that you're a fool or that you're an idiot or whatever, or I'm not saying in a negative sense. What I'm saying is who are you putting a show? Who are you pretending for? Are you pretending for the Queen of Wands? Fire energy? Maybe this is someone in your life, a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Are you putting on a front in front of people because you don't want people to actually see that really underneath the show you're mentally maybe mentally you're battling a lot? I think we do need to find balance, right? Let's change this energy and let's find balance. Let's find balance within ourselves. Let's take time to nurture ourselves. Let's take time to rest. Let's take time so we can be the best version of ourselves. Let's not play around no more. Let's not put on no fronts. There's no need to front anymore. If 2020 and 2021 hasn't taught you anything, I don't know what to tell you. You know you can't keep living a lie. You know it. I feel like you need to know for yourself this week that it's okay to just be who you are. Like, you don't have to keep pretending anymore. You don't have to keep putting on a front. You don't have to keep playing a game. You don't have to, like, stop. Just be who you are. The Queen of Wands, man, that's some energy. She's full of, like, character. She's magnetic. You don't need to draw people in by like juggling and making a show and or putting on a front or whatever it is that you're doing, like this mask, whatever it is. You don't need to do that because you are that Queen of Wands energy. You are magnetic. People are going to see you anyway. People are going to, like, when you drop that shit, like when you drop it and you really step into who you are and you really like just embody everything that you are, good, bad, whatever, like, people won't be able to not look at you. I feel like what you need to know at the moment is just to like slow down, stop putting on the front, just stop. If you really want to live that life, you really want to be who you are, you've got to stop putting on the front. You've got to start hiding behind this, like, whatever it is you're trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to do. This is a general reading. You're an amazing person. Hello? You are an amazing person. You've got character. So why are you hiding behind whatever this guy is trying to disguise? And if you look deeper at this card, right, look at the waves. Like, do you really want to ride? I know sometimes when I say ours, it doesn't sound right. Do you really want to keep riding these waves, like emotionally, just up and down all the time? Or do you want stability? Do you want to be stable? Do you want to be able to, like, not be so triggered by every goddamn thing? You've got to be true to who you are, and sometimes that means taking a moment, taking a like step back from whatever it is, looking at yourself and realizing, I need to just stop. I need to bring myself to the table, because me, myself, who I am, is enough. So much creative energy here as well. Just going off like the colours, like when you look at orange and reds and stuff, it's just such a powerful, like, you know, just creative, just magnetic, a beautiful energy. Got a pure heart too, I can see that. You don't need to be this guy. You need to be this, because that's who you really are. Pure heart, full of like creativity and power and your instinct. Trust your instinct. Your instinct is strong, always has been, and you know it. If you want to shine, then shine. You don't need to do too much to shine. Like, you are the light. Anyway, cards number 1. I feel like I could go on, but I'm not going to. I hope that resonated with you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Let's see what's happening for cards number 2. Oh shit. Cards number 2. Hey man, I feel like 2 energy at the moment, whatever the number 2 represents right now in the moment. Like, you're in some past energy type shit. You're so focused. I feel like you're just so focused on the past that you really can't see the greatness. Excuse me, sorry. You really can't see the greatness that like surrounds you. It's like you're so focused on these cups that have done nothing but cause you to be like this, to cause you to sit there and just, it's like, don't play these games no more. There's like something great just like waiting for you to acknowledge it. And sometimes, you know, when you're so focused on something, we've got like Mars energy, we've got the Tower here. Like, the Tower wants action, and if you ain't willing to get up off your ass, the Tower will move in and make shit happen for you. Sometimes like it's easier, like you, hello, sorry, I was just interrupted by my mum asking if I wanted carrots. I tell you, I'm not gonna, let's just focus on you. What was I saying? If you don't get up off your ass, the Tower energy is gonna come in and start moving things for you. That's just how it is. Because you know, like I know you know. Because the opportunities are already like coming in. You're just not focusing on them. And if any of you, like, I know the Justice card talks about like divorce or like legal issues or anything law related or whatever, if you're in court going through cases or whatever kind of legal battles, it looks kind of crazy, not gonna lie. But one thing we can be sure about when it comes to the Justice energy and the fact that we have a cup coming in here, it's all going to work out, right? And I want you to understand that working out doesn't mean it's always going to work in your favor. When it works out for your highest good. So whatever you want, whatever you think you want from this situation, you're going to get what you need. Want just isn't an option anymore. You're going to get what you need, and it is going to be in your favor, whether it feels like it or not in that precise moment. It will work out for the better. What do you need to know this week? 1, everything's going to be okay. 2, get up off your ass before the Tower goes do 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 and kicks you in your ass and you have no choice but to move. It's better to move on your own than to have the Tower and Mars energy come in and start kicking your ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I get it, like, we understand, like, don't get me wrong, we know these 3 cups here, right? We know they were important to you, we know they left a wound, we know that they affected you in a major way, right? They changed your life, no doubt about it. But at some point you need to realize that, I think one of my favourite sayings at the moment is, every lesson is a blessing. There is no like, you know, if things don't turn out how you want to or how you want them to, that doesn't mean that it's not a blessing, because trust me, in about maybe 1 to 2, 3 years, you're going to realise that that situation, that thing, those things that you wanted for yourself so bad, they were nothing compared to what's coming. They were nothing compared to what is coming in for you. You know, you can take your time and you can reflect and you can, that's good, that's fine. You need to heal, you need time to like to deal with it. You need, you know, to feel is to heal. You've got to deal with it to heal it. We get it. But just, you look too comfortable, mate. You just look too comfortable sitting there looking at these things. And I know these things hurt you. And I know they hurt you bad. They changed your life. Better stuff is coming for you. Just know that. Better things are coming in for you. You just have to believe it. I'm telling you, you don't want Mars coming for you, you know. You don't want Mars and this tower energy. You don't want that energy kicking you in your ass. I'm one of these people that like to learn the hard way. I've had this energy. It's not pleasant. It taught me a lot and I'm grateful for it, but there were many times along my path that I could have took the hint and I didn't, because I wanted what I wanted. And boy, did I get what I wanted. And boy, did it change my life drastically. So I get it. But don't be so caught up in what you wanted that you're not going to see the better stuff that's coming in. Like, when I say better, like, I'm not even joking. Like, better. Much better. And there's just something I always like to point out when I see a curtain in a card. There's like, something's being hidden. I know this is all about justice and I know, you know, balance and the truth and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, she's got a sword held up here, the sword of truth, right? But what are you hiding behind that curtain, love? What is behind that curtain? What tactics are behind there? What are you hiding? I need to know. I'm a nosy bitch. What's behind that curtain? I need to know. Tell me. Do you know what though? Sometimes it's just better not knowing. Sometimes it's just better to pick your shit up and just go and just, you know, it is what it is. You know them ones. Sometimes it's not good to know what's hidden behind them curtains. Sometimes you just got to get your shit and go. So cards number 2. I hope that resonated for you. And I hope I get to see you in my next video. Love ya. Let's see what cards number 3 are saying. Ooh, damn, god damn. Shit. Okay. I get it. You're stuck in a cycle. I get it. You know, the devil's got a good grip on your ass. That's for sure. But you know, right, and I'm sure many readers say the same thing, that you can really, you know, like when you look at the image and you look at it proper, like, you could set yourself free at any moment you wanted to. You could really just escape if you really wanted to. This is why, like we say, that addiction is, it's just one of those things. Like when you're in a cycle, you know, like gravity, like when you're on a roundabout and it's going really fast, you know, like most of the time you get sucked in and you can't really move because you're just sucked to that spot. You're just like, you can't move. That's what like that kind of energy is, you know. For some people it may actually be addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, or shopping addiction, eating addiction, whatever it is. Like, it's got a hold of you. Whatever this situation is, you feel like stuck. You feel the pressure, especially the pressure. You feel that pressure. And I mean, you have every right to be defensive, because if we've got this kind of energy going on around us, of course you're going to be defensive. But then at the same time, you've got to know that, like, are you feeding fear? Are you feeding the devil? Because the devil loves a bit of fear, right? The devil loves, and I'm not saying like an actual devil, like I'm not saying something with red horns is going to come and take you. I'm talking about the energy, that energy that just, you know, just sucks you in and you just can't, you just, you know what I mean, right? But the energy the energy of the devil loves that. Loves the fear. Loves the fact that you're defensive. Loves the fact that you can't move. Loves it. Thrives off of it. Because it keeps you right where it needs you. What do you need to know? You need to know that you can set yourself free from this for real. Whatever you feel is like sucking you in or keeping you stuck, or you just that energy, you can set yourself. It's not going to be easy at all. It's not going to be easy at all. It's going to be a battle for sure. But let me tell you something. You were born for this battle. And you will, like, succeed. You will. You know, another message that's coming in is that maybe mentally you're battling a lot with yourself. Maybe mentally you're putting yourself down. You know, we get slapped with so many conditions and labels, and like society tells us we're this or what, you know, whatever it is. The old stories that we tell ourselves. You could be literally doing this to yourself at the moment too. Sometimes it can be like something, a substance, or something like an object, or I don't know, something. But sometimes we can do this to ourselves, right? Sometimes, well, most of the time we do it to ourselves because we entrap ourselves with our thoughts, these conditions, these labels and stuff. And instead of beating yourself to shit, we're not doing that no more. This defensive energy, it's not it. You know it ain't. You know that's not you. The real you, the balance between masculine and feminine, makes you feel vulnerable. I know, because these two people are naked. So I know it makes you feel vulnerable. And it's okay for people to see you when you're vulnerable. You don't need to be defensive. You don't need to rip yourself to shit. There's no need for it. Just allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to understand who the fuck you are, yeah? We're not letting this dude control us any longer. It's not happening. We're not doing it. Set yourself free. And like I said, you're going to set yourself free. You will. I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt in my mind that you're not going to set yourself free from this situation. Whether it's you that's like doing this to yourself, or whether it's just conditions like circumstance, or a person, maybe a Capricorn, because this is Capricorn energy, you know. Or maybe it's just the energy of the devil that just has you just stuck. You will break free. And when you break free, you are gonna feel vulnerable, and you may want to be defensive. But being defensive is just gonna weigh you down even more. You don't need to be defensive. You just need to be vulnerable. You just need to show up as who you are. You need to be raw, ready, naked. This isn't a time for wearing clothes. This isn't a time for a new wardrobe. This is a time for you to rock up exactly as you are, naked and all. I mean, don't get arrested. Like, we don't want you to get arrested, but you know what I'm saying, hopefully. You know, show up as you are. Be vulnerable, be real, be whatever. We're not going to let this energy like confine us anymore. We're not going to be caged anymore. We're not going to mentally abuse ourselves anymore. We're not going to be defensive anymore, because when you even look at this card, there's just no one there. Who are you being defensive to? There's no one there. Cards number 3. I know it's going to be a journey. I know the vulnerability is going to eat away at you, and it's going to make you feel all kinds of whatever. But that cycle is ending. You're going to shed your skin. You're going to be sensitive. You're going to be vulnerable. Don't hide it. You don't need to defend yourself anymore. You just need to show up. Anyway, cards 3, I hope that resonated with you. That was a quick switch up. I hope that's anyway, let me shut up. But yeah, I hope that resonated with you, and I hope I get to see you in my next video. Bye. If you're still here, people, if you're still here, follow me on Instagram. If you do follow me on Instagram, I love ya. You're my people, and you're crazy, and I love you. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.